Okay, I'm going to show you a clip, or I'm going to show you a still of a meme of a cat taking the newspaper, and then of course I have a story. I'll be back to it. Before my mom and I came to the East Bay, south of Oakland, um, we lived with my stepdad, his sister, my aunt, her daughter, my cousin, my grandparents, and one younger uncle. I was 3, and I was very precocious. I taught myself how to read. I used to sleep with the phone book and read the phone book, and I taught myself how to read. Um, my mom noticed that on Sunday mornings she'd wake up and I'd be in the living room with the Sunday Chronicle, San Francisco Chronicle, spread out. Now we were living in Sacramento at the time, and she noticed that nobody ever sent a bill, so she got up early one day and said, "Okay, I'm going to figure this out." So I don't see her up. I'm 3, or 2 or 3. I'm still wearing a diaper, but I'm walking, and she watches me walk out the door. I go to the neighbor's house. I steal his Sunday Chronicle off his porch. I stop, hike my diaper down, and pee in his roses. I hike it back up. I walk back into our home, into the living room, and she asked me, "Where'd you get the paper?" I said, "Oh, from next door." And so she had to go over and apologize and tell me, "Joey, you can't be taking the neighbor's paper." So I've done just this. Now, we were in the car once. Again, I'm about at this age. I don't think my mom quite figured out just how well I could read. And I'm in the back seat, and we pull up to a car, and there's a car on the right. And I said, "Hey, Mom, that's a Studebaker to the right." And she said later that she figured I just recognized the car. So she says, "Well, how do you know that, Joey?" And I said, "Studebaker. It says it right on the trunk." And she thought I was possessed. She thought, "Uh-oh, I'm in real trouble with this one." So that's my stealing the paper, learning how to read as a kid, teaching myself how to read. I've always read. I didn't really read a lot of fiction, and I didn't like kids' books or teen books. I read a lot of almanacs and stuff. I answer a lot of Jeopardy questions just out of the blue. In fact, when James Holzhauer was on his big run, I got 8 answers, or questions, it's Jeopardy, that he didn't know, and I thought each one was an absolute moral victory. Now, of course, there were 5,000 that he knew that I didn't have a clue about, so I'm not saying I'm as smart as James Holzhauer, but I did get 8 of them that was a moral victory. So there's your reading story, stealing the paper, Storytime with Josef. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your day, and peace be with you.